Hi everyone, if you want to know how the full moon eclipse is affecting you right now and what you are manifesting with it, then stay tuned. Let's get into some card shuffling and we'll find out together. So I'm going to shuffle all three decks, then I'll show you the cards and then we'll go through them together, okay? So these are the cards that have come out. Okay, and we've got these ones. Okay, and we've got back of the deck energy of these three cards. And I'm going to go through all of them in just 1 second, okay? I'm going to go through this Moonology deck first. So these four cards that have come up, we've got the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn, just ignore the Capricorn bit. We're going to read this as an oracle. So emotions are running high. We've got, show the world the real you. And we've got it's time to take action, okay? Back of the deck is communication is key, okay? So I don't know about you, but I am definitely feeling these energies right now. I've been having a bit of a rubbish week for no reason really. It was like just sort of beating myself up. I've been feeling down in the dumps. 1 minute I'm emotional, next minute I'm fine. Like the energy is quite strong right now because it's an eclipse at the end of the day. So if you are feeling any of this, just embrace that it will pass. After the eclipse happens on the 8th of November, okay? So no worries, so we'll get there, okay? We're just going to have a bit of a meltdown before. So like I said with this, the end of a tough cycle, that's finishing on the 8th, like after the 8th, so the 9th onwards, it will start easing up, the energy will be feeling a bit better, okay? Because, I mean, if you're like me, you're a bit sick of it anyway. It can be on its high horse, see you later. Emotions are running high, so like I was saying with me, I'm feeling a bit emotional. I'm a bit like roller coaster for no reason. Normally I'm the most chill person you'll ever meet, but if you're feeling like that, then that's fine. Like I have found, like I've done some inadvertent soul searching with this these emotions. Like I've felt emotional so that I actually do think about things, and this is the energy that's trying to make us do at the moment. It's trying to make us find our path forward. It's trying to make us find our purpose, what our passions are, things like that, okay? Like, this is show the real you. So show the real you, like I said, your thinking is moving you forward to this, like this moon phase, if you like. You might feel the energy is a little bit after the 8th, but it will feel better. It's just how it works. With these energies as well, there's a lot of working out who we are, what we want at the moment. That has been quite the theme of this year, to be honest. Like I've felt it a lot since even January. It's time to take action to come up, right? And this is very much like a feeling of working out what you want, who you are, what your passions are, and then literally taking like steps forward now. So like, because after the eclipse all these like shadow traits are like basically on our shoulders, because of the eclipse, but then afterwards it's going to start releasing, it's going to start opening like doors, if you like, to what we truly want and how we want to move forward in our passions and in our lives. Like, so say for example, if you weren't sure you wanted to be a mum, for example, but now like after the eclipse you'll start working it out a little bit more, you'll have a bit of perspective on it, you would have already thought about it, say for example, and now you'll be moving forward with this change of perspective or this open-mindedness. It feels very much like open-mindedness, actually. Okay, so just approach it, like be gentle with yourself as well, because the energy is pretty like harsh and it does feel a bit crappy, if we're honest. Communication is key, okay? So like we said, this energy feels crappy, right? So if you're having a bad day, just mention it to like your partner, your family, whoever you live with. I'm just feeling a bit emotional today, like just need a hug, or just like need to just offload, or just need to have a rant, or just need some space or something like that. Just be like open with your communication, because it will do you some favors, because otherwise people might misinterpret this energy a little bit. Because of the eclipse, they're feeling rubbish as well. They might get paranoid, or they might feel a bit sensitive themselves by, like, say, a facial expression by accident or something. Okay, so just remain open, communicate wisely and well if you can. All right, so let's go on to the next cards. I'm going to choose the more spiritual ones to do last. So I'm going to do the main topic, which is very similar to the first cards, but we're going to talk about it a bit differently. Okay, so we got realization, power, and we got focus. Okay, so these cards are very blue, dark blue, and like so no, throat chakra sort of blue. Okay, so there is an essence of learning to communicate, like this back of the deck energy said, communicate. We do need to keep this in focus at the moment, as particularly with this focus card. You've got obviously a butterfly over the third eye, and like these bluey colors, like you might be able to see it better like that. But this card is essentially saying to you, like, focus on what you like, think things through, focus sort of thing, on what you really want, your way forward, like how you think things will be better in the future, how you think things should be. Like, it's all about changes this year. 2022 is literally like stirring stuff up, like definitely. But just like literally analyze your life at the moment, focus on what you want, focus on what you need, focus on where, like, ways to change your life sort of thing, because this is important this year, especially because of what's happening next year, with all the different energies there as well. This energy feels very soft and gentle to me, like very forgiving, very self-acceptance as well. So use those traits in yourself, take your time, do it whilst relaxing as well, because this lady is relaxing in this picture after all. We do have a lot of those sort of energies on the table as well. But also, like, when I stared at it, I literally heard meditation, just like that. So if you want to like just relax in meditation, it will help you move forwards. With this next card, so realization, like we said earlier, we are sort of thinking things through with this card. We're sort of experiencing these shadow sides, but these shadow sides need to come up for us so that we do think about these things, and so that we do feel through these emotions and go, oh, I don't want that, oh, I do like that part, or this could be better, sort of thing. It's all like the whole eclipse season is about moving forward, and it's about facing your fears, facing like your shadow side, like your bad traits, and changing them and wanting to move into a better position for your future in any way, shape or form, pretty much, right? Then we have power center in this reading as a whole, actually, and this is all like, the lesson is essentially moving into your power, opening up your solar plexus, using your third eye and your throat chakra, both those chakras, to open up your solar plexus. Okay, so as you probably know, if you're watching this sort of channel, or maybe you're not, but maybe you're learning, no judgment here, this is a place of learning, welcome. When you learn, or like maybe you're learning now, like we said, all of your chakras are they work together basically, and certain things will need to work together to move you forward. So when you create a fear, your fear will be in your mind, but it might also be like in a lower chakra, so depending on how it was developed and things like that. But let's just say, well, it's just in your mind for now, right? So with this type of reading anyway, so maybe you've got like, oh, I can't move forward with this, I've got no confidence. Your confidence is actually in your solar plexus. So your solar plexus, when that is working properly, it's not got blocks and things like that, you will move forward, and you will move forward with confidence towards your goals. Okay, so at the moment, right now, the energy is working things through here so that later your confidence will come and you'll move forward. Okay, so it's a good thing. It's just, it's going to be a bit of a rough process. But there is literally, like, this is the path card. This is literally like the main path everyone will be feeling right now, but also it's opening you up to your soul path. There's a lot of soul lessons going on towards the end of this year, and they feel very important, but also very interesting, and like you'll have a lot to talk about and stuff like that. Okay. Right, so let's do the spiritually bit of this reading. So these manifestation cards, we have relax, okay, attune to the divine, which is pretty much what we were talking about with this card. Reveal what needs to be seen, and go wild. Okay, so I just got a really weird download when I picked this one up. This reveal what needs to be seen, and this is like, so I got speak in your mind downloaded, right? So say for example, if you're in a workplace and someone upsets you, tell your boss, like, obviously do it professionally, because like, you gotta save your own butt at the end of the day. No one's gonna look after your butt unless they like you at the end of the day, in a workplace, for example. But it's also like expressing yourself. So say for example, you've got an online social media account like TikTok, Instagram, whatever it is for you, and you've been sort of toiling away doing it, but you have not really shown your true personality, not really shown your true self. Go and do that, because people appreciate real people. Like, they appreciate who you are when you're a real person. You show your vulnerabilities, you show your silliness, you show your sense of humor. Like, people love that. Like, that's just who we are. We love that, and we love an underdog at the end of the day, don't we? We all want to root for that underdog that's like made it from like I don't even know, like low, super low class, like living in poverty, and a millionaire, like in whatever, however many years. You're like, wicked, that's awesome, right? We all love that sort of thing. So just go and be yourself. Go and express yourself clearly, like with the communication card that we've had already. Sorry, I forget that you're so far away from that camera. But then, yeah, go and just be yourself and just show who you truly are, because at the end of the day, people will benefit from you. Like, say, on a, like, for example, what we're doing right now, we're on YouTube. I'm showing you who I am. I'm showing you, I'm teaching you, like, the things I know. Like I'm going to be real with you, sort of thing, because it benefits me to be a real person, and it literally opens up your heart chakra. If you're your true self, or you're letting your soul speak, and then someone who's receiving that information, they're like, oh, that person, I really resonate with that person. Like, they're like me. I'm going to spend time on this YouTube channel, for example, right? Or even in real person life, like in a coffee shop, make friends with some strangers. Like, you'll bump into people. It's good for you, right? Just be yourself. And then everyone's happy, and it's just a type of self-love as well, right? And a lot of the time we ignore that as self-love, so take note. So with these two cards, we've got relax and attune to the divine, right? These are just like the other card, saying about meditation. Like, I had again meditation in my head, right? And oh, it's the same. They're both new moons, so I'm getting the impression that by if you can do the full moon eclipse up into the new moon and just meditate on these answers that you may need to move forward, it's gonna do so good, right? It's gonna literally like open your soul up. You're gonna be listening to your soul, right? So relax and attune to the divine. So relaxing, it doesn't have to be meditation, because some people find it very hard to fall into meditation or practice meditation, have time for meditation, make time for meditation, etc. But some activities, like I'm seeing in my mind, like adult colouring or like art, doing things like that, as you do that, you're actually working out things subconsciously. Like, my psychology brain, right, going on. It's de-stressing you, which is putting you into like a relaxed state, which is like similar to meditation. You relax your brain, you put yourself into a different what's the word, brain frequency, right? And you'll chill your brain out, and you'll work things out subconsciously. You might not necessarily all come to your surface. You might not know consciously that you're thinking it. It's just like dreams, like you don't know exactly everything, but it'll be coming into your conscious from your subconscious. So it will do you some favors. Attune to the divine. So if you can, there is the portal coming up on the 11th of the 11th 22. It's a make a wish type portal, so at the minute start acting in the roles that you want to, like become. What if you could work out, like, say for example, you want to be a millionaire by next week. I mean, I don't know if that's realistic, but for example, maybe we change that to a year, right? You want to be a millionaire in a year. Go ahead and, like, ask that from the divine, like ask for your path forward, like pray to God or the universe or the angels, whatever you believe in, pray to it, and ask for the greatest good to help guide you in that path and help you find who you are as a soul and release your soul, because by doing that you're putting less pressure on yourself as well. So you're coming into your soul purpose. You're not in your human experience as much, okay? Like we said, this was a bit of the spiritual part, right? So your soul experience that you're here for will start revealing itself, right? So pray for it, ask for it, and allow your guides and angels to guide you in it. Just tell them out loud in the morning. This is what I say. So I say, Spirit guides of love and light, the highest vibration and greatest good of all. Please feel free to intervene in my life where you see fit today. And then just let the angel numbers flow in, like synchronicities. It all just comes in. So it's literally what you have to do. Yeah, so just do that. Attune to the divine. That could be the simplest way to do it. Right, so then we have Go Wild. Okay, Go Wild. And I feel like this feels a bit more experimental, but it also feels like some of you may feel a bit snappy. Like we said, the emotions are running high. I feel like for me, I've been a bit like just off, and I've been a little bit like I want to snap, but I haven't snapped, sort of thing. Like, and that's just not me. Like, I know that I'm going through like some sort of ascension symptoms when I feel like that normally, but this also feels like stepping out of your comfort zone as well, and just sort of moving into your confidence. So the best way to grow confidence, because confidence is like a muscle, is to exercise it. So say you've got no confidence, just go into the shop on your own that day, or go to sit in a coffee shop for like just on your own, or just to meet friends, or however that looks like for you. Just go and do little baby steps, because the more you do it, the more confidence grows. So it's literally like a little so say like this is a little diagram of confidence, and it goes like this, sort of up and up and up and up. The more you practice it, the better it gets. So it's just how confidence is, right? So we have back of the deck energy for this one is embrace the flow of life. For some of you lately and this whole year, you've put a lot of pressure on yourself to succeed in different things, right? I know I've done it. I'm a Virgo, like I'm this programmed into me hard. So going with the flow, going into, particularly around full moon, go into feminine energy will do you some favors. Like we said, we've got relax. The relax card came up. Obviously we've got a lot of meditation, spiritual practice coming up, which is a good idea to work out where you want to go, who you are, things like that. But just sort of embrace the journey with this eclipse season. So it's like for some of you, or all of us, I'm getting from downloads, we need to spend time with others at points, especially when we're feeling like this rocky, rubbishy energy of the eclipse, the shadow sides that are coming up. We need to go and sort of spend time with those we love, like friends, family, whoever it is for you, right? Co-workers, and just embrace just some time not just focusing on your goals, because whilst this is very heavy set type energy to work out what you want and your way forward, passions, life purpose, whatever it is, you also need to move forward gently, and have breaks from it, because it's such a like massive shift in energy. We're literally going from like rubbish energy to wicked energy, right? With this eclipse essentially. Okay, so just chill out at times. If you need to rest, definitely have a rest, because it does make you feel tired, with the energies changing. Like, we don't think anything of it in our day-to-day lives, but when we learn about all this sort of spiritual stuff, we learn a lot, and we go, oh, hold on a minute, this is actually true. Like, this is actually making me feel like crap, or this is actually making me sad, or whatever it is. Like, it does. Like, just, I mean, keep watching my videos and you'll learn a lot more. Not to toot my own horn, but no, I'm joking. but but yeah, it's just, you'll learn it. Like, as soon as you start learning astrology and like tarot, oracle, spirituality, anything like that, you sort of open this door to the world ain't just black and white and logical. It's actually quite magical. Okay. Well, that was one hell of a reading and pretty interesting. If this was nice and helpful and different for you, please let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate having a chat with you. I'll always make time to have a chat with you whilst I can. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Thanks for having a good chat with me. If this was helpful for you, please like and subscribe, share with your friends, and then I can help more people and have a chat with more people. You know, I'm chatting. Alright, take care, guys. Bye!